This is the Roulette Master, and I'm so excited today to share with you how one of my subscribers, Clyde, is making endless amounts of money playing roulette from home. It's going to start with a really small starting bet, a large bankroll, and he says you can continue to play this and just make endless amounts of money. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start with a dollar bet because you're playing online from home, and let's go ahead and place that first bet. We're going to be betting on the 12 that's the longest since it is hit, and we're going to be on first 12. So let's go ahead and spin. And here we go. Let's see what we get here. I can't wait to share this one with you. And this is a 33 black. That's a loss. So on the first loss, what we're going to do is just double the bet. But then it's going to change after that. So here we go. Let's see if we get a win here. That's a 21 red, and that is a loss. So what we do now on the next loss, that just like what we had there, is you go ahead and rebet, and then you bet on the street that just hit for $1. And that'll be the 21 street, and then you double the bet. So now we're at $6. Let's go ahead and spin. Here we go. All right, that is a 9 red, and that's a $6 win. So anytime you're in session profit, you start over. We're up 3 right now. So let's go ahead, and we're going to be betting on third 12 now.
No more bet.
Let's go ahead and spin. And here we go. That's a 0 to start, so we just double the bet from $1 to $2. Let's go ahead and do that. So we have a $2 bet on third 12 now. And again, if we lose this one, we're going to bet on $1 on the street that we lost on. So we lost on the 6th street. So we go ahead and rebet. We add $1 to the 6th street, and then we double the bet to $6. Okay, let's go ahead and spin. And remember where our profit level was at $3. That's important. That is a 10 black. And that's a loss. So again, what we do is, you can see we're -6 now. We rebet, then we add $1 to the street that just hit, which is the 10th street, then we double. So now we're at a $14 total bet. And I'm going to be sharing with you the bankroll coming up, but this is a system that Clyde says you can make endless amounts of money with playing roulette online from home. And that's a loss right there. So let's go ahead and rebet. We put $1 on the street that just hit, and then we double the bet. So now we're at a $30 total bet. Let's go ahead and spin, and let's see what we get here. That's a 31 black. Okay, and that's an $18 win. Let's see if we're in session profit. We are not, so we just rebet and spin.
No more bet.
We'll stay right here at $30. Okay, that's a 28 black. Okay, that's an $18 win. We're in new session profit at $16. So we start over. We put $1 on the second 12 and go ahead and spin. And again, we're going to play a really large sample size of this today to make sure it's as good as Clyde says it is, because he says he's making endless amounts of money with this. And it looks really good to me. I can't wait to show you the rest. We just lost that one. We're going to double the bet now. And again, if we lose this one, we're going to add the street we lose on. And here we go. That's a 10 black. Okay, we lost. So we rebet. We add the street that we just lost on, which is the 10th street. And then we double the bet from 3 to 6. Okay, let's go ahead and spin. Here we go. And keep track of where your highest level of profit is as you go through. That's important. And that's a 24 black. All right, that's a $6 win. So we're up 19 now. Let's just rebet and spin.
No more bet.
Here we go. That's a 23 red. Okay, that's new session profit at $25. Let's find a new bet. We'll be on third 12, the one that's been the longest since it is hit. And again, if you lose on the first one, you just double and bet again. That's a 29 black, though. We won, so we find a new bet. And it looks like the longest to hit now would be first 12. Our new session profit is $27. And here we go. And the secret to playing roulette online from home is starting with the smallest bet possible, which in this case is $1, and then we'll go over the bankroll coming up here. There's a loss. Let's go ahead and double the bet from $1 to $2 and spin. And you're going to be really surprised how much money this system makes when we move up the progression. And that is a $4 win. So let's check it out. That's new session profit at $30. So we start again. We'll be on second 12 for $1. And this one really rewards you when you move up the progression, which we're going to find out here shortly, and that's a 21 red. That's another win. So new session profit at $32, and we'll be on third 12 now for $1. Here we go. Let's see what we get here. And Clyde calls this one "Get You Some." That's a 33 black. That's another win. So we're up $34. Let's go ahead and put $1 on first 12 now. But remember our highest profit level there at 34. And here we go. That is a 26 black, and that's a loss. So we double the bet from $1 to $2 and spend. And if we lose this one, we'll put $1 on the street that we lose on and then double. So that's a 5 red. Okay, that's a $4 win. We're at 37. Let's just rebet and spend.
No more bets.
All right, here we go. That's a 20 black. And that's a loss. So we add the street that we lose on. So we'll bet $1 on the 20 street. And then we're going to go ahead and double.
No more
All right,
bets.
here we go. Let's see what we get here. That's a 2 black. Okay, that's a $6 win. We're at 41. That's new session profit. We go back to $1 on third 12. The 12 that's the longest since it's hit. And make sure you stick around because you're not going to believe how great this is when we move up the progression. You haven't seen what happens when we do that, and it's pretty awesome. So that is a $1 loss there. We're just going to double the bet from $1 to $2 on third 12. Here we go. All right, here, let's see what we get on this one. This is a really exciting roulette system, and that's a 26 black. And that's a $4 win. That's new session profit at $44. So we'll start a new bet. We'll be on second 12, the longest since it is hit. And let's go ahead and spin. And again, make sure you stick around for the rest of this video because when we move up the progression, it's really you're going to see how this pays out even more. And we're going to rebet and double. We're going to go from $1 to $2. And again, one of the secrets to this is that you start at the lowest bet possible at $1, and we're going to go for bankroll coming up. So that is a loss at $2. So now we add in the street that we just lost on, which is the 29th street. Then we double the bet to $6. And here we go. Let's see what we get here. All right, that's a 20 black. And that's a $6 win. Let's see where we're at. That's new session profit at 47. So we put $1 on first 12, but I can't wait to share with you how this progression works when you have a bunch of losses and how it really rewards you. And that's a 28 black. That's our first loss. So we just double from $1 to $2 on first 12. And again, Clyde's been making, he has endless amounts of money playing with this online from home. And he calls this "Get You Some," and that's a $4 win. That's new session profit at $50. So let's go ahead and bet $1 on second 12 now. And here we go. Okay, that's a 34 red. And that's a loss. So we're just going to double that bet and go from $1 to $2. And again, if we lose this one, we'll put $1 on the street that lost, and we'll double the bet. So that's a 25 red. Okay, we lost, so we're going to put $1 on the street that just lost. That's the 25. And then we're going to double that bet to $6. Let's go ahead and spin. And here we go. All right, that is a 15 black. And that's a $6 win. So that's new session profit at $53. We're going to be on first 12 for $1. Let's go ahead and spin. And you need to know how many times we're going to do the streets. That's really important. Also, how many of these streets can we get inside the 12? All of these are things that you're going to need to know. And this is pretty awesome. We're at $55. New session profit again. We're on third 12 for $1. And here we go. Let's see what we get here. That is a 6 black, and that's a loss. So we double from $1 to $2. Let's go ahead and do that. And now we have a $2 bet on third 12. If we lose this one, we're going to put $1 on the street that loses and double the bet. That's an 18 red. We did lose, so we put $1 on the 18th street. And then we double the bet from 3 to 6 and spin. All right, here we go. That is a 30 red. And let's see, that is a $6 win. That's new session profit at $58. So we're just continually climbing up, but you're not going to believe how much profit we make when we actually work our way up the progression and get a win further in. it's going to really pay off, and that's a 21 red. That is a loss, so we're going to double the bet from $1 to $2 on first 12 and spin. Here we go. All right, let's see what we get here. That is a 15 black, and let's see, that is a loss. So since we lost at $2, we put $1 on the street that loses, which would be the 15th street, and then we double the bet from 3 to 6, and let's go ahead and spin. Here we go. Let's see what we get on this one. Well, this is an exciting roulette strategy, and that's a 23 red, and that's a loss. So now we're moving through that progression a little bit. We're going to rebet. Then we put $1 on the street that just hit. Then we double. Now we have a $14 bet.
No more bet.
Let's go ahead and spin. And I'm going to show you how this really pays off when we move up the progression. And you need to know how many times we add streets as well. And that's a nice $10 win. So we're up 59. That's new session profit. Let's go. Let's go for first 12 for $1. And here we go. Let's see what we get here. That is a 5 red, and that's a win. We'll take that one. That's new session profit at $61. We'll be on third 12 for $1 now. And it's awesome that you can start with $1 when you're playing, roulette online from home like this. And again, we'll be going over the bankroll soon, which is really important. But I just absolutely love this one. Let's go ahead and double the bet from $1 to $2. If we lose here, we're going to add $1 to the street that we lose on. But again, you're going to need to know how many streets are we going to bet on, and how many can we have inside the 12 that we're currently betting on. So there's a loss at 2. So we're going to rebet, add a street, the 4 street, and double. So now we're at a $6 total bet. And here we go. Let's see what we get here. All right, that is a 23 red, and that is a loss. So we're going to rebet, put $1 on the street that we just lost on, and then double the bet. And you can see where we're at there. We're at a $14 total bet now. And it's just awesome that we can start so low when you play roulette online from home. And that is another loss there. So we're going to add another street. And first we rebet. We add $1 to the street that we just lost on. Then we double. Now we have a $30 total bet. And we're going to be going over bankroll soon. But let's see what we get here. That is a 3 red. And that is another loss. So we go ahead and we rebet, and we put $1 on the one that just the bet that we just lost on. Then we double. Now we're at 62 total dollars on our bet, and let's spin. So we have 4 streets now, 112. That's a 24 black, and that's a $34 win. So you can see we're not in session profit, and we got the win. So we rebet, and we stay at $62 total bet. Okay, here we go. That's a 10 black. And that's another loss. So we do not add any more streets because the most we add is 4. But we double when we lose. So let's go ahead and double to 124 and spin. All right, here we go. Now we have 24 numbers covered. And that is a 9 red. That's another loss. So we're going to double again. And this is a $2,000 bankroll system, so we have plenty of money to do this. And let's go ahead and get a win here. That's a 2 black. And that's a minus 152 on that one because we didn't hit the street there. So we need to double again. We're at 496 now. All right, let's go ahead and spin. Here we go. Here we go. Let's see what we get. That is a 22 black. That's a $272 win there. We're at minus 24. So let's just rebet and spin. Here we go. That is a 4 black. And that is a $1,040 win. Let's see what just happened. We're up $1,016. And you can see that it is because we hit the 4 street. And man, that had a lot on it from all the doubling that we did. And it also matters which ones that you start with first. The ones that are, that start earlier have more on them than the ones that you add late. So that is awesome. We're up $1,016 now. We restart. And let's go ahead and bet on third 12 for $1 now. Here we go. Let's see what we get here. That is a 15 black. Okay, and that's a loss. So let's go ahead and double that bet.
No
All right,
more
we're
bet.
at $2 now. And Clyde says it doesn't usually get that high in the progression, though, so we're going to play longer and see if that's true or not. That is a $4 win, and we're up at 1,019 right now. Let's find a new bet. We're going to put $1 on the first 12. Let's go ahead and
No more
spin.
bets.
Okay, that is a 6 black. Okay, and that's a $2 win. That's new session profit at 1,021. We'll be on second 12 now.
No more bets.
Here we go. Okay, that's a 12 red. Okay, and that is a loss, so we're going to go ahead and double the bet
No more bets.
and spin. Here we go. That's a 25 red. Okay, that's a $2 loss, so we're going to double the bet after we add in the street that we just lost on. So let's go ahead and do that. We're at $6 total bet now. And obviously the ones that you add in first that keep doubling are the huge jackpot numbers. And they're even bigger if they end up inside the 12, which we're going to talk about next. So we lost that one. So we're going to rebet, and we're going to add in the street that just lost, and then we're going to double the bet to 14. So if these streets end up inside of the 12 that we're covering, boy, it's a really big jackpot. But here's the thing, we're only going to allow one of those, and that's a $10 win there. That's new session profit at 1,022. We're going to put $1 on third 12 and restart, but we only allow one. So if you end up having two inside the 12 that you're betting on, then you don't put another one in there. So usually when you land in the 12 that you've already hit, you're in session profit, so it won't matter. But let's go ahead and double the bet
No more bets.
and spin. Here we go. But if you're not in session profit and then you hit one, and you might just add one to that 12 is basically what Clyde says. So there's a loss at $2. Let's go ahead and first add the street that we lost on. Then we're going to double the bet from 3 to 6, and let's go ahead and spin. Here we go. That's a 22 black. Okay, that's a loss. So we're going to add in the street that just hit, and then we're going to double the bet from 7 to 14 and spin. This is a $2,000 bankroll system starting with dollar units. And we're going to keep playing, though. I want to see how rare it is that we go that high in the progression, because that's the first time I've seen that, and it did go pretty high in the progression. So let's keep playing. And we lost that one, so we're going to bet on the one that we just lost on, the 12th street, and then double to $30. Let's go ahead and spin here. And I want to see if that was a fluke or, if that's something that can happen pretty regularly, because it did get kind of high in the progression there. That is an $18 win. That's a new session profit. Let's go second 12 for $1 here. And start back over. Anytime you're near new session profit or at, you restart, and that's a 26 black. Okay, that's a loss, so we will double the bet from $1 to 2. And here we go. Let's see what we get here. That is a 9 red. Okay, and that's a loss, so we put $1 on the street that we just lost on, and then we double the bet. So we're at 6 now. Here we go. But again, Clyde says don't add more than 4 streets. So once you get to 4 streets and a 12, then you just double after that. So that is a $6 loss. Let's add in the street that we just lost on. So that'd be the 25 street, and then we'll double to 14. We're up 1,008 right now. Let's go ahead and spin. That's mainly because we hit one of those streets that was early on in that long progression that we were in, and that's a 21 red. So that's a $10 win. We're at 1,018. Let's rebet and spin and see if we can get higher in our session profit. Here we go. That's a 34 red, and that's a loss. So we're going to add in another street. In this case, it'll be the 34 that just lost, and then we're going to double the bet to 30. And let's go ahead and spin. Here we go. Now we have 3 streets. The most we'll have is 4. And here we go. That's a 19 red. That's an $18 win. So anytime you have the chance to reset with new session profit, go ahead and do that. We'll be on first 12 for $1 now. And we're going to keep playing because I want to see if that was a fluke or not that we got that high in the progression. And because Clyde says that he just makes, just tons of money with this one and keeps raking it in. So he says this is called Get You Some, and he's just raking the money in. So let's see if that continues like that, and let's double the bet.
No more bets.
And here we go. I also want to see, again, if we get that high in the progression again, or, if that's just an outlier. So that's a 6 black. That's a $4 win. That's new session profit at $1,025. We'll be on second 12 for $1 now. And here we go. All right, that's a 30 red. Okay, that's a loss, so we're going to go ahead and double the bet.
No more
All right,
bets.
we're at 2 now, and here we go. That's a 0. That's a loss. So if you hit a 0, there's nothing you can really do for adding a street. So basically at that point, you just double. So we're at 4 now. Here we go. Let's see what we get here. That's a 36 red, and I believe that's a loss there, yes. So we add in the street that just lost, and then we double the bet. So now we're at 10, and here we go. Let's see what we get here. And that is a 17 black, and that's a $14 win. That's a new session profit at $1,032. Let's go ahead, and we'll be on first 12 now for $1. And here we go, and you can see there is a lot of opportunity when you do move up the progression. Obviously, you'd rather stay at the bottom and consistently just be raking in cash, but when you do risk more, there is higher rewards with this system. So let's go ahead and double.
No more bets.
But I do want to see if we get that high in the progression again, and that's why we're going to give this a really large sample size. That's a 1 red, and that's a $4 win. So we're at $1,035. That's new session profit. We'll be on second 12, longest to hit to start for $1. And here we go. Let's see what we get here. That is an 8 black there. I almost said 8 red. My goodness. Okay, let's go ahead and double. And we'll be at $2 on second 12 now. Here we go. And let's see what we get on this one. That is a 9 red. All right, that is a loss. So we're going to add $1 to the street that just hit. That'd be the 9 street. And then double the bet to 6 and spin. All right, here we go. Let's see what we get here. That is a 24 black. And that's a $6 win. So we're at $1,038, new session profit. We'll put $1 on third 12. And it does seem like most of the time we've been consistently raking in money. Now, obviously, that one time we did move up high in the progression, and there was some risk involved. And but then, man, it sure paid off when we did hit. But let's go ahead and let's keep playing and see if that's something that might happen again, or if we just continue to rake in money and just gradually increase time after time. That is a loss. And again, when you lose at $2, you add the street in, and then you double. That takes us from 3 to 6.
No more bets.
Let's go ahead and spin. Here we go. All right. That's a 26 black. That's a $6 win, and that's new session profit at $1,041. So we go back to $1 on second 12. And here we go. That is a 29 black. And that's a loss. So let's go ahead and we're going to double that bet from 1 to 2. And if we lose on this one, we'll add in the street that just lost and double the bet. So here we go. That's an 8 black. That's a loss. So we're going to rebet, add in the street that just lost and double. That's a $6 total bet now. And let's spin. All right, here we go. That is a 30 red. And that's a loss. So we're going to add in the street that just lost. That'd be the 30 after we rebet and then double. Now we're at a $14 total bet. And let's go ahead and spin again here and see what we get. And that's a 4 black. And let's see what that does. That's a loss. So we're going to add the street that just lost in, the 4, and then double the bet. That puts us with 3 streets now. And now we're at a $30 total bet. And the most streets we can have is 4. So let's see what we get here. That's a 34 red. That's another loss. So we're going to move up this progression and see if we have any more risk involved. We're going to add in the one that just hit, the 34th street, and then we're going to double. And obviously the streets that we added in earlier are going to pay more than the streets we add in late. That's a $62 total bet, and let's go ahead and spin. All right, here we go. That's a 15 black. That's a $34 win. Let's see where that puts us. We're at $1,022. That's not session profit. So we're just going to rebet and spin. And let's see what we get here on this one. Okay, that's a 29 black. That's a $34 win, and that's new session profit at 1,056. So let's restart on first 12 for $1. But we did move up the progression a little bit higher that time, not near what we did before. But let's see if that continues or if we stay low in the progression again. That's a $2 win. That's new session profit at 1,058. We'll be on second 12 for $1. And it's great that we can start with $1 playing online and you know, having a $2,000 bankroll, which gives us a lot of room to play with. And let's go ahead and double the bet from $1 to $2 on second 12. And here we go. All right, that's a win on 16 red, so that's new session profit. Okay, that's 1,061. So now we're just gradually building it back up again. But then when you do get high in the progression and there's more risk involved, there's also more reward involved, and you saw that earlier. That's a $2 win there. That's new session profit at 1,063. So we're on first 12 for $1 now. Here we go. Let's see what we get here. That's a 32 red. Okay, that's a loss. Let's go ahead and double the bet from $1 to $2 and spin. Here we go. And that's a 31 black. Okay, and that's a loss. So when we lose it 2, we add the street. So that'd be 31 street, and then we double. And we haven't really had a street inside the 12 yet. So here we go. And the reason for that, and that's an $18 win, and we're at 1,078 new session profit. The reason for that is because, and we'll be on first 12 longest to hit, because if you hit the 12 that you're betting on, usually you're in session profit. But if you're not, then you would need to, and it was a loss, you would need to add that street in. So it doesn't happen very often, and that's new session profit at 1,080. But Clyde did put that in there, that he did not to put more than one in there. But I haven't even seen the need to do it yet. So that's a 22 black. That's new session profit at 1,082. We're just growing slowly now, building it up even more, and that's what it's all about. If you're going to consistently make money playing on roulette online from home like this with small bets, and you just want to gradually build it up and not risk everything. And we've only seen get up there high once, but let's keep playing and see it. See if that ends up being something that is an outlier or not. That's a 16 red. And we're going to bet on a street now that just lost. That's a 16, and then we're going to double after we rebet. That's a $6 bet here, and here we go. All right, that's a 14 red, and that's a loss. So we're going to add in the street that just lost. We're moving up the progression again. Now we're going to double a $14 total bet. We're up 1,073 right now. Let's go ahead and spin. Okay, that's a 20 black. Okay, that's a loss. We're going to add in the street that we just lost on. That'd be the 20. And then we're going to double the bet to 30. We're up 1,059 right now. Let's go ahead and spin. And here we go. Okay, that's a 28 black. And that is an $18 win, and that's close enough to session profit. Let's restart back on first 12 for $1. If you're even close, Clyde says to restart. So he says you'll continually just keep building up profit. No reason to risk it all. And that is a double there after that first loss. And then, of course, after the second loss, we will add in a street and double. That's a 33 black, and that should be a loss. So let's add in the street that lost. That'd be the 33 street, and then double. Okay, we're up 1,074 right now. This is a $6 total bet, just continually adding profit on. And that's a 35 black. And that's a loss. So let's add in the street that just lost. That'd be the 35. We're going to double to 14. We're up 1,068. Let's go ahead and spin. Here we go. Let's see what we get on this one. That's a 31 black. All right, that's a $34 win. Nice. We're up 1102 now, $1,102. So the next bet looks like it'll be on first 12, the longest since it's hit. And let's go ahead and spin, and that's awesome. Let's keep it going here. And the larger sample size, when you're testing systems like this, the better that you're going to know the positives and negatives of each system. So that's why it's better to test for longer periods, so that you see what the averages are, and what's a good session and what's a bad session with each system. That is a loss there at $2. So we're going to add in the street that we just lost on, which would be the 23, double to $6. We're up $1,099 right now. Let's go ahead and get this win here. Let's see what we get. And that's a 28 black. Okay, that's a loss. So we're going to add in the street that lost. That'd be the 28th street. And then we're going to double the bet from 7 to 14. We're up 1,093. Let's go ahead and spin. And here we go. All right, that is a 20 black. And that's another loss. So we're going to add in that street that lost, and then we're going to double. Again, if you hit the streets that, the first streets that you add, they obviously pay more than the streets you add at the end. That's a 21 red. And that's a loss right there. That's what you get there. And when you have something like that, you don't double the bet, and we already have that street covered. So if in this situation, he says all you do is you just add $1 to the street that you just hit. So we're at 1,073 right now. Let's go ahead and spin. Let's see what we get here. That's a 36 red. And that's a loss. So let's see how many streets we have now. We have 3. The most we can have is 4. So we're going to add $1 to the 36th street and double. Now we're at a $64 bet, and this is kind of what I wanted. I wanted to move up the progression high again and see what happens. That's what we're doing. We're testing this out to see how it goes, and there's a loss right there. So since we are at the maximum of 4, then we go ahead and we just double the bet to 128. We're up $978. Let's see if we can get a win here. And here we go. That's a 1 red. That's a $64 win. Let's see where that puts us. We're at 1,042. We're still not quite in session profit, so let's just rebet and spin. We still have 24 numbers covered, so we've got a good chance of hitting. And that's a 31 black. Ooh, but it just hit the one that we did not have. So we're going to go ahead and double the bet now to 256. And again, now we're moving up that progression. This is what I wanted to see, is if that was an outlier or if that happens regularly. Let's see what happens here. That's another one right there. So we're still up 658, but we need to double again. We're at 512, but we need to get one of those wins. We have a lot of numbers covered, but I don't think that's a 4 black right there, and that's a $256 win. But we're not quite there yet, so we need to spin again, and we're testing this out. Obviously, when you get up a lot, you would play smarter than we're doing right now, but we're testing the system out the way that it was designed, and that's a $320 loss there. We're just going to rebet and spin because that was not a full loss there, and let's go ahead and spin. And we have some good wins out there. We just need to hit them. That's an 8 black. Okay, that's a $256 win, and we're up $850. Let's just rebet and spin. Here we go. That's a 35 black. That's a 320 loss, so we're going to stay right there. That drops us back to 530 profit. But again, this is what I wanted to see is, what happens when things go really bad with each system, and that's a 10 black there. That's a $256 win. We're back up $786. But I always like to see the good and the bad with every system. That's why I've been playing this one so long. We know there's lots of good. Let's find out what else we have here. And that's a $1,024 win. That is amazing. Oh my goodness. Now we're up $1,810. That was absolutely incredible. I hope you really enjoyed this system from Clyde. Man, he says this is called Get You Some, and we definitely got us some here today. But test it out yourself. Let me know what you think down in the comments as usual, and keep sending systems in like Clyde just did today. that's what keeps the channel going strong. And I just love seeing new roulette systems every single day of the week in the search for the best roulette system possible. And thank you so much, Clyde, for sending this one in. And thank you all for all the systems you guys have been sending in. And let's keep growing this great community. We just hit 50,000 subscribers. If you're enjoying the content, please like and subscribe to the channel. Let's keep growing it. And the more people we have, the more people will send systems in every day. And I just absolutely love seeing new systems every day. So make sure that you let everybody know in the comments what you think of this system and every system. And that's what it's all about, because a lot of the subscribers like to see what you guys, the rest of the subscribers, think before they take a system to the casino. And it's really smart to see, since there's so many people in this community, what other people think of the system. So share whether you love or hate a system. Let people know your honest opinion, and that's what it's all about. This is the Roulette Master, and have a great day, everybody.